Well, good morning and welcome to today's episode of Random Thoughts. I'm glad that you are with me this morning. Hey, what is, I guess, for the lack of any better way of saying it, what is the purpose of Christian education? It's a good thought. It's a good comment. What is the purpose of Christian education? Why do we do what we do? Why do we want to teach young people? Why do we want to teach old people? What is the purpose of teaching? After all, don't we get everything we ever needed to know about God in a worship service? Good question. All of that, and maybe a little more, in today's episode of Random Thoughts. We'll be right back. Okay, Christian education. What is it? What does it mean? After all, we have titles of events, titles of personnel, titles of officers of the church, all revolved around the phrase Christian education. We have directors of Christian education. That's the staff. We have board chair people of Christian education. We have terminology like Bible studies. We have terminology like Sunday school. What is Christian education all about? Well, I'm here to kind of start a ball rolling, I hope. And if you already have any comments, questions about what I just said a moment ago, please put it below. What if we relook at Christian education? I'm putting it in quotation marks because it's time for that title maybe to not be used anymore. What would I replace the title with? I think I love to replace the title with the fundamental, what Jesus said. I want you to make disciples. Not teach education, but to make disciples. Jesus wants us, his church, his people, to build and build up disciples. Christian education has the connotation that I'm learning stuff that I can store away in my head. But what's happened now is that the church is in a battle. I just flat out say it. The church is in a battle. It's in a battle for you. It's in a battle for you and your family and your moms and your dads and your aunts and your uncles and your brothers and your sisters and your grandmas and your grandpas. You get my point. The world is in a battle for you. It wants you to be doing all these things. And Satan is using the world to deflect, distract, disassociate you with being a disciple. It doesn't want you to become one, and it definitely does not want you to build on what you already have. But Jesus is saying to us, when he said to the remaining 11, I want you to, wherever you go, make disciples of all nations. Make disciples of all nations. Everybody. I want you to go out into that world, out into that mess we call the world that wants to distract, deflect, to detract everything, discredit us as Christians. And the world doesn't want us to be made into disciples. Why is that? Because the world will be changed when there's more disciples. How about that one? Think about that one for a minute. But the bottom line here for us today is that Christian discipleship, not education, that's the title I want to try to use, or discipleship raising and building. After all, our ministry here at Faith is building up and raising up present and future disciples. So we want to look at what we're doing that is going to create better and stronger disciples. You have any comments on that? I'm game for them. Let me know. How is that going to work for you? What would you like to see in a group? By the way, here at Faith, we title all of our groups Bible Talks groups. What would you like to see? Let me know. And then that way we can build a new way into doing disciple training. Go and make disciples of all nations by means of baptizing them in the name of the Father and of the Son and of the Holy Spirit, and teaching them to obey. Not just teaching them to obey everything I have commanded you. And here's the gospel promise. And lo, I am with you always to the very ends of the age. The end of time. Jesus is going to be with us in our struggle against the world. Jesus is going to be with us as we struggle with what he teaches us. Jesus is going to be with us as we move forward as a Christian people. Any comments? Let me know, because I think this is going to be a great opportunity for you to engage with me in the context of where are we going in this direction. Because I'm looking for your feedback, by the way. Okay, I think that's it for today. Please subscribe to our channel. Ring the bell to be notified of every next Random Thoughts episode that comes up, every new episode on the Word that comes up, and along with any other video that pops up, live streaming, etc. So we're looking forward to seeing you later. Have a great day.